Good evening. Good evening, Chicago, and how are you today? I am your host, Minister Robert Floyd Plump. We salute you, Chicago, and we love you. Thank you very much for being our guest again. We are in it to win, and I am your host, Minister Robert Floyd Plump. I am the beloved son of the Honorable Mayor Harold Washington, and not a biological son. However, I want to make sure that you all don't get it twisted, twisted, because you are the missing link. That means you are important, and we are important. Yeah, well, we got the news for you. The news is what we call the good news, the news that Channel 5 and 7 and 9 don't put on. But this is the grassroots news, from us in the press. And I got my guests back again. We in it to win. Brother Nigeria Rasheed, all the way from Africa, Nigeria, to America again. Let's welcome this man.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, brother.
It's good to be back again. Hello, viewers.
Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
Rasheed.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I like your handshake.
Yes, sir. I love you
all.
all.
You got a good handshake.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to carry on today as we do what we do and making sure that you get the good news, you get the best news, you get the right news, and that is the news here that we can share with you on CAN TV. CAN TV is the #1 TV station in the nation. All right, let's give CAN TV a hand. Hallelujah.
On CAN TV.
All right, #1. All right. TV station is CAN TV station. You can say you heard it from me, yours truly, Minister Robert Floyd Plump. As I said, I am the spiritual business son of the late, greatest, Honorable Mayor Harold Washington. We're getting ready for his birthday, Chicago. Look at that. All right. Yes, the red, black, and green. Gonna bring that down and put it up a little bit. For our 25th annual Classic Historical Parade and Activities. It's going to be on April the 15th, which is a Monday, 2019. We're going to be at 5531 South Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive at 1 o'clock, all on the 1. And don't forget, we are making preparations too. We are at the Swift Mansion. We're at the Swift Mansion, which is at 4500 South Michigan, every Sunday from 2:30 to 4:30. And for more information about the parade and everything, you can go to the HaroldWashingtonFoundation.org. And we are just so happy, to have you to be our guest again, Brother Nigeria Rasheed. We don't know nothing else better to do but be happy and don't worry. And welcome again to Plump Foundation. This is a part of the community and the reflection of the world's greatest mayor. The Honorable Mayor Harold Washington said, we must plump the whole community. So we are going to even share some more information concerning, the programs that what you might have in mind about here, while you're here in America, concerning Chicago Mayor Games, and also the Harold Washington Games. Yes, sir, Harold Washington Foundation Games. So we are going to reflect on that, and also want you to tell us a little bit more about not just the programs that you're about with Chicago and interest to entertainment, and yet we do culturetainment. We don't only just do entertainment, but you're more reflected as to entertainment, and we are reflected as to culturetainment. And yet, the culturetainment is a way of life that we really like to promote music with a message to the people. And if you notice in the background now, you know, we continue as Plump Foundation to promote peace, love, unity, marketing people. And you are the missing person. So at this time, we're going to hear Brother Nigeria Rasheed, and he's going to talk to us a little bit more about the Chicago Mayor Games, and also the Harold Washington Games.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Hello, Chicago. I love you all. It's good to be back in the house. My opinion, my impression about the need for initiating and showcasing the project Chicago Mayor Games is to celebrate the office of the city of the mayor of Chicago. This is an office that's being competitive, being occupied by all races across America, from America, and we believe that that is a very important brand, which Chicago Mayor Games, that needs to be celebrated, that needs to be marketable, and then in South Chicago, the components is Harold Washington Games in South Chicago, and these components we believe will go a long way, a milestone, to really transform and really activate the sleeping sportsmen and women, the athletes, the young athletes, to wake up from their slumber and then participate in the training session of the sport activities, and then come out to compete for medals, and then eventually represent America in the Olympics, if possible, as soon as possible. That's if they really merit it. It's about working hard to achieve a goal. The main focus is how to really set goals and achieve goals. Because in my 3 years in America, I really discovered that in South Side, some people don't really know how to write their goals. They don't even know who they are. They don't know what to do. They just move around the bars and the train day and night, smoking, drinking, doing what they like, and eventually they are idle hands. An idle hand, there's an adage in Africa that says that an idle hand is the devil's workshop. So,
that's true just as well over here in America. You know, idle time, idle mind. That's is the devil's workshop.
So that's why we need to keep them preoccupied with a lot of activities with the games, training, talking, counseling them about the need for the post-event, pre and post-event activities. That after the games, what next? Get back to school and try to be somebody.
Oh, yes. Well, you know, we all are somebody. I just like to reflect on the fact that not only are we somebody, we are the children, the people in the world. Just happens to be the chosen children and people of Yahshua, the Lord of the worlds, who most know as Jesus Christ. And one of the things I can reflect on concerning Chicago Mayor Games and the Harold Washington Games, which is very unique. At this point, you know, with that type of slogan, Chicago Mayor Games, it doesn't matter who be the next mayor. You know, they're going to have to deal with you and the Harold Washington Games, as well as the, we got a movie coming out, Chicago. How about that, huh? Oh, yes, we got a movie. And the name of the movie is called The Greatest Good. Yes, The Greatest Good by Brother Joseph Michael Chapin. We got all of that coming up on April 15th, you know. I'm just reflecting on this word here, energy, sports promotion.
Limited.
Yes. That's fantastic.
This was registered back home in Nigeria as far back as April 2010.
Oh, okay.
My first event in Nigeria was in Lagos. In 2008, I showcased a football tournament for the young stars in Lagos. It was coined Cowbell under 16 Soccer Championship in Lagos at the Air Force Base in the Ikeja.
Well, let me just reflect on this just a moment, too. Notification of the Harold Washington Foundation Fundraising Committee. Are you on the fundraising committee, sir?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. It's really great to be here. I love to be part of history. I love to be part of positive movement. This is a very good move. This is a very great idea, and we are moving together, raising funds to achieve great goals.
Yes, well that sounds fantastic too, and I noticed that you really typed this letter in a positive, professional way, and a lot of people don't know. See about the Harold Washington Foundation. We promote the Peace Parade every year, and this is our 25th year. We've been doing this for 25 years, and I'm so glad that you have, participated last year. I remember you was there.
Yes, I was there last year.
Yes,
it was really colorful parade with flags, with the American flag being branded at the cemetery, and then the stormboard really colorful with veterans who really served when he was already witnessed his great leadership when he was alive as a matter of legacy. You still remember his great work.
If you notice my cap, young ladies and young men, I'm saluting you again. It has on it, on this side here, it has the Harold Washington. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. American Legion Post, the American Legion Post, 1987. Mm-hmm. Mayor Washington went to heaven on November the 25th, 1987. So Harold is in heaven, so we have to salute Harold too. We salute the living and the dead. We're keeping up the legacy of the Honorable Mayor Harold Washington. We're keeping his legacy alive. And I noticed that we also had a concept, which is a successful concept, which is 277 plus 23 equals success team. And a lot of people don't know that the word team has an acronym to it. Together, everyone achieves more. Together, everyone achieves much. Together, everyone achieves many. And together, everyone achieves millions, and together everyone achieves miracles, and you get all miracles from God. So let's give God a hand too. We can't do nothing without God, because God is a part of the master plan, and we are just doing the best we can and letting everybody know that as we go on here, we're going on in a positive way, progressive and professional. If you notice my t-shirt too, got it back on, red, black, and green. That's our flag color. What color is your flag, brother?
The green, white, green.
Oh, green, white, green.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to get you to explain that to us. But yet, the red, black, and green, the red stands for the blood, the black stands for the people, and the green stands for the land, which we live on. This land that God is good and God is great and God is still in the land of the living. So I'm just thankful that we continues to promote the world's greatest mayor, because Harold is worthy to be remembered, and he's also is a unlimited icon. When we say the Honorable Mayor Harold Washington, we're really talking about Chicago-based Black history forever, education forever. And you got to study You got to study as the word of God say and show yourself approved. Yes, sir. Go ahead, brother.
I was trying to explain concerning the Washington Games in south side of Chicago. We are really not only showcasing the project as with Olympic standard, we are also trying to making sure we discover talents, hidden talents in homes because of the kind of poverty that has been rampant in the south side, in some locations on the south side. Right. A lot of talented youngsters are there. We have a lot of Muhammad Ali's of this world, Serena Williams of this world. A lot of them are there hidden in the shelter.
Yeah,
no money, no help to them.
Serena,
but the structure is there. The American government has tried its best. The Chicago Park District, they have the structure in the south side, but no means of motivating.
Just like you.
No motivation for them to go out and really showcase who they are. That's the problem. So this project is we're really working hard. It's a need.
Yeah.
It's very important. It's a community in need in Southside, in the city of Chicago, to really activate the sleeping giant, the undiscovered talent.
You know what? That's called not only the sleeping giant, but that's called the spiritual community. Yes, we got to wake up the spiritual community so that the children know they don't have to rob, they don't have to steal, they don't have to kill. See, we have up here youth services, culturetainment, as well as activism. So, to think about all of this is a good way that we can share some more success breeds success. And for you that don't have my number direct, you can reach me, Minister Plump, at 312-671-2773. And we just want you to be a part of us, and we become a part of you, and we become Wayo and Yah. Wayo and Yah means we are one, and you are number one. So I'm glad that you come back to us today, Brother Nigeria, Rasheed. And tell me something else, too, about your name, Rasheed. What does that mean?
Rasheed is coined from a Muslim. It's a Muslim name, really, from the Quran. I'm a Muslim, and in Islam is a religion where we believe in the holy book of the Quran. And in the Quran we have 99 names of God, which is Allah. That is the language of the Quran. Yeah. And one of the attributes of Allah, we have altogether 99 names of Allah.
99 attributes.
Attributes of God in the Quran. And one of them, the 98th one, is Rasheed, the one that guides to the right path.
Hallelujah.
So, spiritually, it is the name that's really manifested in me. That's why I'm guiding the community to the right path.
Yes. Well, you see, it's better to be right than to be wrong.
Righteous.
And then, too, my brother Gregory Rasheed Plump. Mm-hmm. I have a blood brother. His name is Rasheed. Gregory equals to 23, y'all. Mm-hmm. Okay? So y'all will know. Gregory equals to 23. That's a balance with me. And my name, Robert Floyd Plump, it also equals to 23. And righteous is a way of life. It's better to be right than to be wrong.
Yes, sir.
So, I'm going to salute, as they say, I'm going to salute you, too, just for being Rasheed.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we got our soldier cap on today, Mayor Hale Washington. So
it has to be Abdul-Rasheed. It has to be Abdul-Rasheed because there's a difference between Al-Rasheed and Abdul-Rasheed. Al-Rasheed is the one that guides, that's the name of God. But Abdul-Rasheed, that means the servant of the guidance.
The servant of
the guidance, of the one that guides.
Yes, sir.
That is the language. That is the best way to interpret it.
Well, that is very unique. I am so glad, as they say, trouble don't last always. We want to give all the brothers and sisters, in Chicago, we want to give them a shout out, that we can reflect on Plump Foundation. And this way, we're going to give a shout out to Plump Foundation in making all of you welcome to Plump Foundation on the 22nd of this month, which is March the 22nd. We'll be at 1400 South Indiana Avenue. And for more information, people can reach me at 312-671-2773. Just to reflect on the world's greatest mayor. You know, we just love to show pictures of Harold because Harold is fantastic. And he's really in heaven too. So I'm just glad that we can show that beautiful picture. And this here is at the archives of the Harold Washington Library.
And this really, that's why anytime I go to the Harold Washington Library downtown, where I do a lot of my researches, I look at the statue, and the statue inspires me the more to add value to society.
So you've been doing some research and some studying at the Harold Washington Library too?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like the fundraising project we're working on right now, we're going to have a Hall of Fame. We're talking about Harold Washington Foundation Hall of Fame.
Oh, wow!
It's part of the project for the fundraising.
So glad that you brought that up, because a lot of people don't know that Mayor Harold Washington Foundation is promoting the Hall of Fame.
The Hall of Fame.
And you the Hall of Fame, Chicago, from America, as well as you, brother.
Yes, sir.
To Africa, you know?
We want to celebrate all icons in different fields that are impacted life, that has done great, that has a very strong resume, that have so many achievements in the archives. So we want to celebrate them with the Hall of Fame, in sports arena, in literature, in science and technology, in journalism, it's a different field. Here in Chicago, we need to celebrate them with the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well, that sounds fantastic to me too. So we're going to continue to promote the world's greatest mayor, and then you all be sure and get back in touch with us. We are going to be always celebrating every day, because as of April 15, 2019, which comes on a Monday, they also have shared with me in Africa, they celebrate Kwanzaa, and Kwanzaa also equals to 23. But the bottom line is Kwanzaa is celebrated every day in Africa, and April 15th is a day that they call Freedom Day. Tell us a little bit about Freedom Day now.
The Freedom Day, April 15th is the Freedom Day. It's a special day where we celebrate peace. It's a United Day peace for peace. So that's need for us to have a parade on that day. And that's another day we can move around the cities and talking about peace, encouraging people to be peaceful and stay away from violence, and then in line with the United Nations policy on.
And you do that through music,
against violence. Yes, sir.
Yeah, the African music.
Yes, we can do that with African music. We can do that with one-on-one.
We're going to get some African drums going on that day. Yeah, we're going to be calling the ancestors.
Yes, sir.
And we'll be doing some libations too on that day.
Yes,
See,
sir.
all of that has a relationship to our culture, our heritage.
You made me remember the heritage, the African culture, like
yes.
From my mother's side, we do respect to do our ruling dynasty where I come from, and my royal family.
Well, that's good.
His Imperial Majesty, the Oba Ogunwusi, Kabiesio, the Oni of Ife. He celebrates the Olojo Festival.
The Ife. Is that a part of
Yoruba, yeah.
The Yoruba tribe?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
He celebrates the Olojo Festival every year. It's September every year. And then that's when he wears the crown of Oduduwa, who happens to be the ancestral father of the Yoruba tribe across the world, both in Nigeria and diaspora. Wherever you are in the world, each house, whenever we wear the crown, wherever you are in the world, you feel it spiritually, the sense of belonging feel the positive impact of the spiritual blessings all the way from his crown. Whenever he prays to everybody, he prays for peace, progress, and prosperity.
Right, right. Well, you know, we're going to be promoting music continuously because we have Honey Jam Music, we have Plump Music Productions, and we also have Black Wall Street Music too. So I'm going to show you, like, this sister here. This is Sister Tracy Adams, you know, on here. And she got a date coming up on March the 22nd, which is also a day that we're going to be at 1400 South Indiana from 2:30 to 5:30. And we are going to continue to let everybody know that wherever you go, to remember the red, black, and green is like treating you like brothers and sisters, and black men, women, and children is going to work it out. Remember they used to have the music? They used to have the music called Brothers Gonna Work It Out. But brothers and sisters, men, women, and children gonna work it out. And we gonna see you next week. Call us on CAN TV at 312-738-1060, or call me direct at Minister Plump 312-671-2773. And until next time, next year.
Before we go, I have watch out for project Royal Games. Royal Monarch Games coming up in Ife, Nigeria.
Okay.
Yeah, we have all the princes and princesses coming over from Nigeria.
And the next time you'll tell us a little bit more about the Babylon. The Babylon.
Watch out for Royal Games coming up in Nigeria.
Yes. Okay, good. Well, we gonna salute you, Chicago. More power to God and more power to the people. We hope that you have a pleasingly plump day, as Les Brown say. And remember, Mayor Washington said, we must plump the whole community. God bless you.
God bless America.
All right. God bless America. That's right.